this is Jeannie from Trendy, and today I'm going to show you how to make this Valentine wreath. We did it on a pencil work wreath frame in the heart shape. We used 3 colors of tulle and 3 colors of flex ribbon, and then 2 other ribbons, a 2.5 inch black and white stripe and a 1.5 inch heart ribbon. We're going to show you how to do this. Very easy to do. It does take some time. It's one of those projects that you might want to sit down in front of the TV with your family and work on. Okay? All the products came from Trendy. We have these available right now on our website. We have thousands of different styles of ribbon, mesh, work wreath frames, lots of things to make wreaths out of. We're going to use a pencil heart wreath. It has red tinsel twist, but the first thing we're going to do is cut our tulle. We're going to start out with 3 different colors of tulle. We've got white, black, and red, and we're going to cut some tulle strips into 12-inch lengths. So we're just going to lay these down and cut 3 at a time. You can cut your tulle several different ways. You don't have to have a cutter like this. You can just cut it in 12-inch strips with some scissors. Sometimes your tulle may have a little wrinkle in it. That won't hurt anything. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how much tulle it will take to go around this heart wreath because this will be the first time that we've done one. So I'm not going to cut up all my tulle right now. I'm just going to cut some pieces and use that, and then when I need to cut more, I'll stop and cut more. The other product we're going to use is this flex ribbon. It has some of it, this is red black with a little silver metallic, and this is just red with red metallic, and then white. This ribbon is very stretchy, so when you cut it, you want to be sure that you don't stretch it. Just lay it down and cut it. We're cutting 12-inch strips of it also. Now we're just going to take our wreath and just push the ties up out of the way. We're not going to use them right now. We'll use them a little later on toward the end of the wreath, I think. For right now, we're just going to start tying on the tulle and the ribbon. We're going to start on this outer ring. And we'll just start by taking a piece of the flex ribbon, fold it in half. Take your folded end and go under the wire. Just slip your finger through there, and you're just making a slip knot. And then just pull that up to tighten it up a little bit. Be sure when you pull your flex ribbon that you pull close to the knot and not out here at the end, because if you do, this will stretch. We're just going to alternate, taking a piece of tulle, fold it in half, get your ends even. Take your folded edge, go under the wire, slip your fingers through it, grab those ends, and make that knot. Okay, and we're just going to alternate between the different kinds of ribbon that we have. Flex ribbon and tubing, flex ribbon and the tulle. Just remember when you tighten that flex ribbon to pull close to the knot, not out here at the end. I'm just alternating with a piece of tulle and then a piece of the flex ribbon. I'm not exactly sure how many pieces it will take to go around the entire wreath, so I'm not gonna pack it in real tightly right now. I'm just gonna kind of cover that wire, and then at the end, if I still have a lot of ribbon and a lot of tulle left over, we will go back and add in some more. If it needs it, it may be full. I don't know. This is an experiment. We'll just have to see how this goes. Okay, so I've used my black, my red, my white, and I've used my 3 different ribbons. So I'm going to stop right there, and that's what I'm going to plan to do. I'm going to use one of each piece of material in each space between these twists and just work all the way around that outer ring and see how that works. So you take your ribbon and you fold it in half, take your folded edge, and put it under the wire, slip your fingers through the loop, grab those ends, and pull the ends through. Tighten your knot by pulling close to this knot. You may need to pull one side or the other to make it really tight. Take the tulle, fold it in half, get your ends even, take your folded end, go under the wire, slip your fingers through the loop, and then pull the ends through. Fold the ribbon, take your folded end, under the wire, slip your fingers through that loop, grab your ends, pull them through. Here's our wreath after we've gone all the way around the outer ring with a layer of each one of our products. We have 6 products in between each twist. Now, when we get to the end, if we have a lot of ribbon and tulle left over, we may want to go back and we may want to add in more. But I'm not exactly sure how much it's going to take to do the wreath, so we're going to start with 6 pieces of product, 3 of the ribbon, 3 of the tulle in between each twist first. And then if we have extras, we'll go back and fill in more if it needs it. Now we're going to move to the upper ring, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start with our, it doesn't matter which particular one you start with. I'm going to start with the flex ribbon and just make my knot. And we're just going to work all the way around that inner ring. Now here's our wreath after we've gone all the way around it, and I used just 1 layer of each product, which would be 6 pieces in between each twist tie. It needs to be fuller, so, and we haven't used probably less than half of our product, so we're going to go back, I'm going to cut some more, and I'm going to go back in. I'll just flip this out of my way, the inner ring, and I'll start back and I'll work on the outer ring again. I'm going to go back and I'm going to start with a tulle. I'm going to put in 2 pieces of tulle every time next to my flex ribbon, and then we'll see how much fullness that adds. Now I've gone all the way back around it and added in 2 pieces of tulle and only where I have 1 piece of the flex ribbon, and I still have this much tulle left over and I have this much ribbon. So I'm going to go back in. I mean, it may be, you know, you might like it just the way it is, but I'm going to make mine really full, and I'm going to go back in and just to try to keep things at an even pattern so I don't get halfway around and run out of a color. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add in another ribbon strip. In between each twist tie, I'm going to add in another piece of ribbon. And I'm going to go ahead and add in another piece of tulle. Next, we're going to add in some ribbon strips. We took our 2.5 inch black and white striped ribbon, and this is a great texture. It's nice and stiff, it's wire edge, and cut it in 12 inch lengths, and then chevron the ends of your ribbon. And to do that, this is a scrap piece, but you fold your ribbon in half and then fold it again and cut along that folded edge. And then you have your chevron ends on both ends. So, to do our ribbon strips, we're going to take a piece of the black and white stripe, pinch it together in the center, and take a piece of the Valentine ribbon. It's 12 inches also, and we chevron the ends of that. Pinch that in the center. And then find your twist. So we don't have anything, we haven't used our twist for anything yet, so open that twist, just put that ribbon strip, 2 ribbon strips down in there together, face up, and give it a couple of turns. Okay? And we're going to go around, all the way around our wreath, and add this ribbon, these 2 ribbon strips into each twist. Okay, there's our Valentine wreath after we finished it. It measures about 28, 29 inches. And you can just hang it on your door just like that, or if you want to choose a heart or a banner or some sprays, you could easily add those into it too. This is just your basic wreath. It was easy to do. It does take some time, and we used up all of our we used all of the red tulle and all of the red flex ribbon. The reason we had some left over of the black and the white tulle, and some left over the black ribbon and black and red ribbon and the white. The reason we ran out of the red is because I used the red to go back and fill in where I needed to, and I just wanted to have a little more red in it than any other color. So you can, alternate those however you wish. But that's it. We're all done. I'm going to hang it on my door if Carrie doesn't see it, and put it on hers. Thanks for dropping in. We appreciate it. We appreciate you watching our videos. We appreciate you subscribing to our channel, and we hope you share the video with your friends. There's a little subscribe button on the front of your screen so you can subscribe and so you won't miss our next video coming out. Okay? Follow us on Facebook too and Pinterest. We have lots of products and lots of wreath making ideas. Okay? Bye-bye.